That's good.
Good ones, we back, man. It's May 18th, and y'all know what we doing, man. We told you that we was gonna drop, man. It's Shells, man, your host, and I got two special people here with me today. You heard? I got my moms and my son T5. The main question that a lot of people gonna ask us is, what made us pick up the mic and really want to start a podcast? Why you wanted to pick up and start doing a podcast, Ma?
I originally wanted to do it with your dad. So about 3 years ago, we talked about doing a podcast. And cause we when we used to sit down and talk, we used to get into deep conversations and stuff like that. So I was like, we should start a podcast. Everybody always used to tell us, oh, y'all should have a reality show.
No, that'd be live. That'd be live.
But so we was like, we should go ahead and do a podcast. So, Dad be busy most of the time. So, and life be life, and so now next thing you know, 3 years later, I talked about the podcast, and I guess God had it for me and you to do it.
Why you started yours?
Yeah, that's a good question right there. I ain't gonna lie. Just to be different, Everybody keep doing the same thing, especially around here. But
nah, that's a fact.
Selling drugs, partying in the club, all that. You don't really see people doing podcasts and actually talking about feelings and real world stuff that's going around. So me and Shells talked about it. I know you talked about it with your mom.
Yeah.
Just to be different, actually just sit down and talk. Have a good time and express the way we feel about stuff that's going on. So that's why we here right now. Hope y'all enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, a lot of people don't like hearing the truth sometimes. So just talking and actually saying how you feel. People understand it sometimes, or they don't, and they don't like it. They'd rather run away from it, hide behind lies. But actually saying how you feel can actually take you a long way, and most people don't realize it. But
when did you think it was the right time to pick up a mic?
For me, I thought about just in general, the way that the world that we in right now. Say for instance, say the shit that I be going through in life, or the stuff that I've been through in life is I see younger girls and I'm like, if you only knew, you don't have to do it this way. Yeah. So it's I just want to be a better example for people that look up to me, because I be knowing people that look up to me and I'm like, wait, you look up to me? Mm-hmm. Like why? Mm. And then they break it down to me. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't even know that you look at me that way. Mm-hmm. So I just want to be an encouragement, to younger girls, to younger guys, Mm-hmm. And make them change their life. If I could change one person to do something better for their life, then I feel like I did my goal of what I was supposed to be here on this earth to do.
I picked up a mic, honestly, real reason, once I got older. Because now I can understand stuff more, especially having a daughter. It make you sit back, realize, understand things better, and just go on with life. And I learned things that I didn't know when I was younger. So, I sit back, watch and observe, and now I can actually talk about things that I've been through. And just the real me, I can actually express how I feel, say what I want. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What life experience shaped your voice, Ma?
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. Shit.
Well,
gotta take a sip for that one. Oh, shit.
Nah, I was a teen mom. So, I had your brother at 15. Yep. So just doing that, having a kid I'm a kid myself. Mm-hmm. So doing that, then having to be out in this world, and I ain't want to be sitting around on no damn welfare, so I had to work. I was working 3-4 jobs trying to do what I need to do. Now I ain't gonna front. Yes, I did. I definitely got that check, and I definitely got that food stamps. But it wasn't enough for me. I was never that type of person that I could just sit there and just wait for somebody to give me something. Mm-hmm. So I used to work 4 jobs and try to take care of your brother, and then life be life, and I had hustlers as boyfriends, all that stuff, and then got in some trouble with the law, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is not the shit. This is not how I want to live. Yeah. So I just changed my life, got into working for the government, and then went into corrections, law enforcement, and hey, it is what it is.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. After college and having a kid, bro.
Nice, son.
For real, bro.
Shoot, having a kid, it definitely shape you.
Because I was in college playing football, bro. I was on scholarship. I was doing big things, and an instance, my life just switched in a matter of 2 seconds. And I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't focus in college. I'm 2 hours away. I'm about to have a kid. I got
I
class.
dropped out.
Yeah, I
Like
dropped
a
out
fucking
too after like
dummy.
3 years. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't focus, bro. And then that's when life like really hit me. Like, damn, I really got a kid. Like, I gotta get a job. I gotta do what I gotta do, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Cause it's not only about me. I got a little one now, so I gotta make sure she good.
Yep.
Gotta make sure I got money in my pocket, so if she wants something from the store, I can get it for her. And put clothes on her back, school. Like, she gonna keep growing up, like just like I am. But I'm still young, so I'm still learning from it. And just like I'm learning how to be myself, how to be a better man for myself, I'm learning how to be a father for her too. So.
And you also gotta show her, especially her being a girl. You gotta show her how a man is supposed to treat a woman.
Exactly.
You know.
It's a lot to
So
learn.
you gotta show her that while she young, and then also like with the boys, you gotta show them how to be a man because
Social media definitely has killed the connection to
Yeah.
people. We could dive in a little deeper, like how he said, like females are seeing other females with BBLs and that they want to
they
do
feel
that.
like this is what they need for you to be seen. You don't
Right.
have to go get a BBL. You don't have to go get plastic surgery. You don't have to go get fillers and
You walk
all that
around with
stuff.
balloon
Now,
booty, we gonna pop it. Like, come
all
on,
that
man.
stuff is nice and then the nice enhancements, but men like the real things.
Exactly.
They like them stomach hanging sometimes. You know, it just
That's a
depends
fact.
on
It's
the man
cute.
it is.
It's cute.
And
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
they
That's all I was
like
waiting for.
that, but you know, you got to be your true self. If you're self-conscious with yourself, because at the same time, I look at my body sometimes and I be like, yo, damn, like I need to go underneath the knife,
Man,
or I
love
need
you
to
for
do this.
you.
But if you want to do it because you love yourself and that's what you want to do, then that's totally fine.
But what does it mean to live in a world full of filters?
It's just you
Freak
gotta
shit.
take that filter off, because at the end of the day, you might be a dope ass person, but you trying to be somebody else, and you can't be your true self. Just
that
be
person-
yourself.
That person that you acting like booty as hell, we keep it a being.
Your true self is like your real identity. When you start hiding yourself behind the filters and stuff, it's like, why are you lying about your life? Be who you are. You know what I'm saying?
You following somebody else's purpose, you ain't
Not
gonna never
gonna
get to
find
see
your
the purpose that
purpose.
God put you on this earth to be.
And they gonna lead you. You gonna stay right where you was at.
And there's no timeline on when to find your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You could be 30 years old and
That's a
finally find your purpose.
I'm still finding my purpose. I
Me
ain't
too.
gonna
Like,
lie.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely.
It's like-
because I'm still looking for mine.
I ain't see it back then, but now I see it. It's a blessing having kids, bro.
Hell yeah,
That's-
man. I used to
Yeah.
think that shit was crazy,
Because
bro.
it'll
bro.
slow you down. It'll
It
stop you
definitely
in your
slows
track.
you down,
Yes.
but you can't let
Once
it
you
slow
get back
down
on
for the
track,
worse.
yeah. Once you get back on track, you'll
Mm-hmm.
be good. Once you learn how to manage everything. But at first, it's like, damn, I'm about to have another child, like, another me, like that shit. That shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
And think
puts
about
you
it, like, I
some
got 3 twins.
Yeah,
So it's like,
bro.
for me, when I had to tell my moms and my pops that I was about to have a baby game.
Oh my fucking goodness! I was in a shop. Y'all could pull up on me in the tattoo shop. I was getting a tattoo
Shit, we told her.
with a sonogram. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
And she was calm about this shit because she like, oh, you made me a grandmother and shit. But deep down, I'm like, damn, I hope
I
they
did.
not
Bro, we
disappointed
had a
me
kid
and
around the
shit.
same time.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
I did not want to be a grandma.
Bro, my whole motive between moving out was like, I'm never gonna have to come back because it's like, nigga, I left for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But that was just me being a young motherfucker. If I could come back home right now, nigga, I'd be in this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Do not move out. I ain't gonna lie. Stay with your
Being that
parents as
mother-
long as you could.
So-
bro.
Yo,
What, nigga?
and that's what I be saying.
Like, come
Yo,
on,
stay
so
with
I'd
your, especially
still
in
be
the
in the-
in the way the word that is right now, the economy that is. Yo, if you can stay with your parents, stay with
Stay
your
as
parents
long
as
as you
long
could.
as you
Just
can.
stack your
I
bread,
don't
bro.
care what nobody say. Oh, Dad, you still stay with your parents? Yeah,
Yo,
I mean
shit.
it's crazy
Back
right
to time we
now.
was talking about keeping it
Stay,
real.
stay
Yeah,
with
like-
your parents as long as you can. If they let you, stay there.
I don't even know if my parents know this, but they gonna know it today. You know what I'm saying? I used to dead ass come home, take my sisters with me to my homie crib and get fried, cuz. Like, take both of them with me to go get fried. Like, come home. I'm like, man, listen, I gotta have fun. Just because I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? When you become a parent, you can't let your fun stop.
Still have to know yourself. So no matter you got not 10 kids, but no matter how
Shit.
many kids you have,
We ain't young
you
boy
have
out
to.
here.
Nope.
As long as you have to know who you are, because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is your kids are going to grow up. They're going to start school. You're going to have time now. You got all this time because they're in school. Well, you're going to just sit there. What you're going to be doing? Bored to death? No, you have to still know who you are as a person. Now they're in school. You need to be going to work, or you could be doing Like, what do you like doing besides working and being responsible, being a parent? And get wrapped up in just your kids, like, oh, I'm just a mom, oh, I'm just a mom. Like, I used to get wrapped up in that all the time, you know, and then I just I still don't do shit, but I used to get wrapped up in that.
Bullshit.
Now I just do stuff.
She lying.
I don't do
We
stuff.
calling out the cap on this live.
I don't do stuff. Now that I'm retired, I work. I work and
My
I go out
mom
with
be
your
outside.
dad.
You.
I do be outside. I
Ain't
do.
nothing wrong with being
But
outside.
not-
It ain't though.
but not-
Last time we was outside.
I don't be outside like these young niggas do. But
Now it is.
I be outside.
Man, if y'all been rocking with us for this long, man, y'all stayed for the whole video, man. Y'all know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe to our channel, Goers Entertainment. Y'all gotta look for us anywhere, you know. GWE got podcasts on real shit. We're real talk, no filters. GWE.
Thanks for tuning
back
in.
again. You're live. We back. Gang.
City lights shine, but they never show.